Okay, let's unpack this. Think about those symbols in sports that are just instantly
Yeah,
recognizable.
the ones you see everywhere.
Exactly.
Mm.
You know the MLB silhouette, the NFL shield, but then there's one that truly embodies an entire league, one you see plastered on jerseys, courts, and, well, everything in between.
You mean the NBA logo?
We're talking, of course, about the iconic red, white, and blue silhouette of a player dribbling, the NBA logo. It's been a global emblem of basketball excellence since it first showed up in 1971. A 2024 Sports Illustrated article even called it the perfect snapshot of basketball spirit.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the core mystery that has persisted for decades, sparking countless debates. Who is that player?
Right, the big question.
Is it the legendary Jerry West, famously known as Mr. Clutch, or is it a clever composite of multiple players, kind of designed to be more universal?
It's remarkable how a single graphic can ignite so much discussion and even passion, isn't it?
Totally.
For this deep dive, our mission is to, well, cut through the speculation. We're going to explore all the evidence, examine the rival series, and truly try to piece together the truth behind this enduring basketball mystery.
Okay.
We'll delve into Jerry West's incredible career, explore the specifics of the logo's design process, and then, weigh the arguments for and against his starring role in this iconic image.
And to do that, we've pulled from a truly stacked library of sources. I mean, really deep.
Yeah, we looked at a lot.
We're talking articles from Sports Illustrated, ESPN, Forbes, Bleacher Report, Slate, The Athletic, Business Insider.
Interviews, too.
Yep. Interviews with the logo's designer, Alan Siegel himself, historical stats from Basketball Reference, even social media discussions on X and Reddit, plus insights from Lakers Nation.
We're definitely diving deep.
So the NBA logo, since '71, it's just so much more than a design. It's a global phenomenon.
Yeah, absolutely.
It perfectly captures that energy and grace of the game,
Mm.
and you recognize it instantly, whether it's on a jersey in Tokyo or a court in Topeka. But like we said, that debate about its true identity has raged for years. It's almost like part of the logo's mystique now.
It really is. And that mystique has been consistently fueled by fan speculation and media hints that link Jerry West directly to the logo. He's undeniably the most prominent name in the discussion,
For sure.
almost synonymous with the silhouette in many people's minds. However, we also have to consider other legends from that era, maybe like Bill Russell or Wilt Chamberlain, who have been suggested as inspirations.
Or even contributors.
Or even the idea that it's a composite design, blending elements from several players. This brings up an interesting question right from the start. How much does the specific origin matter if the symbol itself resonates so widely and universally?
That's a good point. Well, to really understand that, I think we have to start with the man most often associated with it, Jerry West, Mr. Clutch.
Yeah, the legend.
His career with the Minneapolis and then Los Angeles Lakers from 1960 to 1974 was simply illustrious. I mean, the nickname Mr. Clutch tells you pretty much everything about his game-changing plays in crucial moments.
And his stats absolutely confirm that legend. According to Basketball Reference, West was a 14-time All-Star,
14 times.
averaging an incredible 27.0 points, 6.7 assists, and 5.8 rebounds per game throughout his career. Just amazing numbers.
Wow.
And when we talk about clutch moments, you just can't forget his famous 60-foot buzzer beater in the 1970 final,
Oh, yeah, that shot.
a shot that truly solidified his legend. Now, while he only won one NBA championship as a player in 1972,
Right, just the one ring playing.
his impact as an executive was arguably even greater. Shaping the Lakers' Showtime era, securing 8 championships in that role, huge influence off the court, too.
His playing style, someone on X, a basketball historian, put it as pure poetry recently.
The fits.
He was a dynamic, silky smooth guard with elegant athleticism. That's from a 2023 ESPN piece. He could glide past defenders, finish with just unmatched flair.
Yeah. And this brings us to a crucial visual piece of the puzzle. That famous 1969 Sport magazine photo by Wen Roberts,
Ah, the photo.
showing West dribbling with absolutely perfect form. It's been whispered for years that this image is the direct basis for the logo. You look at it and it feels right.
It really does. And beyond his on-court brilliance, West's enduring legacy as a coach and executive is undeniable. He's been called the architect of modern basketball by Lakers Nation
High praise.
and widely credited with shaping the modern NBA, according to The Athletic.
Boy.
So this context is vital. It shows he's not just a player, but someone whose influence permeates the league's very structure.
Right.
If it is him in the logo, it's a pretty fitting tribute to his comprehensive impact on the game.
Okay, so how did this iconic image actually come to be? We need to step back to 1971. The NBA was looking for a bold, timeless identity for itself.
Like MLB had done.
Exactly, much like Major League Baseball had achieved with its own silhouette logo, which was designed by branding expert Alan Siegel in 1969. So naturally, they brought him in. And Siegel's process was incredibly meticulous. In a 2023 interview, I think it was Logo Design Love, he revealed that he sifted through hundreds of action photos.
Hundreds.
He wasn't necessarily looking for a specific player right away, but rather for an image that could truly embody the dynamism, the grace, the spirit of basketball itself.
Kind of the essence of the game.
Exactly. He was searching for an archetype.
But the real turning point in this whole debate, maybe the piece of evidence that truly solidifies the connection, comes directly from the designer himself.
This is key.
In a 2010 Los Angeles Times interview, Siegel explicitly confirmed that he chose that very Sport magazine photo of Jerry West, the one by Wen Roberts, as the primary reference.
He said it directly.
He called it perfect and specifically cited West's classic form. This revelation, and it was echoed later in Forbes too, is pretty much the smoking gun many have been looking for, right?
It seems like it. And yet, despite using West as the primary reference, Siegel consistently stated that he didn't want the logo to be tied to one specific player.
Right, he wanted universal.
His intention was always for it to be a universal symbol for the sport itself. What's truly ingenious here isn't just who might be in the logo, but why Siegel chose to keep it ambiguous.
That's interesting.
He wasn't just designing a graphic, he was creating a universal archetype. By not officially naming West, the NBA allows every fan, everywhere, to project their own basketball hero onto that silhouette.
Makes sense.
It transcends a single player,
Yeah.
becoming a powerful symbol of the spirit of basketball itself, which is arguably a far more inclusive and enduring brand strategy than just a portrait would ever be.
Yeah.
A 2024 Bleacher Report piece even suggested Siegel tweak the design maybe slightly to be more generic, perhaps incorporating elements from other players' styles to get that broader appeal.
So still a bit murky.
Well, this deliberate ambiguity from the designer himself is a key reason the debate continues, even with his confirmation about the West photo being the reference.
Okay, so if Siegel confirmed West was the primary reference, why do these other theories persist? Let's explore some of them. There's been speculation, for instance, saw it on a Reddit thread, that Bill Russell, the Celtics' defensive genius, with his incredible grace and athleticism, might have influenced the logo.
You could see why people might think that. Russell was the ultimate
Okay.
winner, right?
Yeah.
A true champion, incredibly fluid.
Absolutely. But when you look closely, no specific photo of Russell really matches the logo as precisely as West does.
That's the thing. Then you have Wilt Chamberlain. An iconic 7'1" scoring machine from that era definitely captivated audiences.
Can't argue with Wilt's impact.
But an NBA.com analysis pointed out that his sheer size and his post-heavy game just don't quite align with the logo's lean, dribbling figure.
Yeah, the logo feels more guard-like, more perimeter.
Exactly. The logo captures a very specific type of motion, agile, perimeter-oriented fluidity, and Wilt's game was fundamentally different. More about power, dominance in the pipe.
And of course, there's the popular composite argument, which Slate explored. It suggests the logo is actually a blend of traits from multiple 60 stars. Maybe Elgin Baylor, Oscar Robertson.
Aiming for that truly universal player.
Right. It's a compelling idea, especially given Siegel's stated desire for universality. Makes you wonder.
It does. And while Siegel certainly reviewed photos of other players, which does feed into that composite theory, the striking visual similarity of the Jerry West photo to the final logo makes this composite argument far less convincing as the primary influence.
So the photo's just too close.
It kind of begs the question. If you have such a clear and, well, perfect reference, why would you significantly deviate from it to create a blend, especially when your goal is immediate recognition?
Good point.
It seems more likely that minor tweaks were made to universalize a specific great image, rather than starting from scratch with multiple influences mixed together.
Okay, so what does all this mean then? Where do we land? The strongest evidence really does point directly to Jerry West.
Seems that way.
Siegel's explicit confirmation is the closest thing we have to that smoking gun. In multiple interviews, including one in Sports Illustrated, he named West's photo as the logo's basis, called it the defining image.
You can't get much clearer than that from the creator himself.
Right.
Absolutely. And the visual match between that 1969 sport photo and the logo is, well, it's undeniable.
It really is.
The dribbling pose, the body tilt, it's almost identical. A Design Week analysis confirmed this alignment, and the photo itself is everywhere online. Like that X post you mentioned with 10,000 likes. Is a powerful visual argument. It just speaks for itself.
And what about West himself? His reaction to all of this is pretty telling, actually.
What did he say?
He's actually downplayed the connection. In a 2017 ESPN interview, he said something like, "I wish they'd pick someone else."
Huh. Humble.
Yeah, his humility, which the Ringer profile suggests he's maybe a bit uncomfortable with being the face of the league in that way. But importantly, he has never denied it.
Never denied it. That's key.
His discomfort, in a way, almost reinforces the claim, doesn't it?
It kind of does.
Yeah.
And that leads us back to the NBA's own stance, or lack thereof.
It's the official silence.
The league has never officially confirmed West as the logo. A Forbes article speculated that this is likely to maintain its universal appeal and avoid elevating one player above all others, even a legend like West.
But isn't there a downside to that ambiguity? For someone like Jerry West, who poured his life into the league, does that silence diminish his rightful place in its visual history?
That's a fair question. This silence, ironically, serves to indirectly support the West theory just by not debunking it.
Because if it wasn't him...
If it were truly a composite or another player, you might expect an official clarification by now, just to put the matter to rest. And while players like Elgin Baylor certainly had similar flair, similar athleticism,
Sure.
no other photo matches as closely as West's. And Siegel's own direct words strongly tip the scales.
So beyond the mystery, the logo itself has become this massive cultural icon.
Huge.
You see it on sneakers, global broadcasts. Business Insider estimated its brand value at, what, a staggering $1 billion.
Incredible number.
Reflecting its crucial role in the NBA's immense rise. And West's unofficial association ties his immense legacy player, coach, executive, the architect of modern basketball, directly to this global symbol.
It makes him a fitting emblem, whether it's officially acknowledged or not.
Yeah.
And this ongoing debate continues to spark significant fan passion. Remember that X poll?
The one with 15,000 votes?
Yes, 70% of respondents believe West is the logo, while only 20% favor a composite theory. That really shows how his legacy resonates.
Wow, 70%.
The mystery persists for a few key reasons, I think. The NBA's continued ambiguity, that strategic choice to keep it universal.
The lack of other clear photos, maybe.
Exactly. The limited number of high-quality action photos from the 1960s to offer real alternatives. And the logo's inherent simplicity itself.
Right, clean.
As The Athletic noted, that simplicity makes it inherently hard to definitively pin to just one player, despite all the evidence pointing one way.
So what does this all mean for you, listening? The mystery of the NBA logo's identity, while fueled by popular speculation and some deliberate ambiguity, really boils down to strong evidence pointing directly to Jerry West as the primary inspiration.
Based on Siegel's words and that photo.
Thanks to Alan Siegel's clear confirmation in multiple interviews and the undeniable visual match to that iconic 1969 Sport magazine photo. But here's the fascinating part, and maybe the final thought. Despite these clear indications from the designer himself, the NBA has never officially confirmed Jerry West as the logo's silhouette.
Still no official word.
This choice allows the symbol to remain universal, representing the pure essence of basketball rather than just one legend, which raises an important question for you to consider. When a symbol becomes so powerful and widely recognized, when it embodies an entire sport like this one does its exact specific origin still matter as much as what it represents to millions of people around the globe?
That's the big question, isn't it?
It's truly fascinating how a piece of design can transcend its specific creation story to embody a broader ideal for an entire sport, something to think about.